friends. Today we, the students of 7A, will conduct the morning assembly. We have chosen the topic, Never Hurt Others. We should never make choices that would hurt others. If we cannot help others, then we should not hurt anyone. Everyone is created by God, and to hurt someone is equivalent to hurting God. We should learn to forgive those who have hurt us in any way. Now, I invite my friends to throw some light on the topic, Never Hurt Others. Due to some emergency, one of our speakers had to go home. So, Neelmani Bansal will speak in place of Pratyushan.
Loving and kind words are often more difficult to utter than thoughtless and cruel words. Every day, you must look for an opportunity to brighten someone's life with a kind word. Children often remember the one friend who stood by them when all were making fun of them. Similarly, kind and sympathetic words spoken from the heart can make the difference between bleak suffering and acceptance.
Forgiveness can place you firmly on the path of healing. The words, I forgive you, can invest you with strength and courage to go on after pardoning the person who inflicted so much pain on you. Ahimsa, the virtuousness of non-violence, involves much more than abstinence from wounding living existences. One should abstain from hurting any living being, not merely by his works, but even in his words and even in his ideas. One should not entertain any thought of aching or mortifying anyone.
Words cannot be taken back. Before we utter words that may inflict pain, it is important to take a deep breath and weigh our options, letting go of our inhibitions and giving a person a piece of our mind. Maybe momentarily satisfying, but no amount of apologizing will take the relationship back to its unflawed perfection.
There is no question that life is full of painful situations. It is within our realm of control to decide how much we are going to suffer. If someone is going to make your life miserable with constant verbal abuse, it is time to distance oneself from that person. It is important to protect your self-esteem and protect someone where you're down with judgmental and venomous words. Anger is an emotion that quite often can make even the most logical of us into ranting creatures. Anger makes us lose our inbuilt radars. We flounder on our path and let fly with hurtful words. You have to transfer your life through service. You should give no room for haughtiness or opportunism to the slightest extent in service activities. Install in your heart thus feeling that the service you render to anyone is service to God. Words spoken in anger can wound and leave emotional scars. These hurtful words will replay again and again in our minds. They will linger our sight, sometimes for days and weeks. You should do every attempt to avoid harming others in any circumstance. You are merely aching yourself when you hurt others. You should not utilize rough words. When you develop human values, you can be free from diseases and even vast good wellness with God's grace.
Now, my friends will present a hymn.
I'm gonna let it shine. Good morning, teachers, and good morning, students. Good morning. I think this is class 7A. So congratulations to class 7A, the class teacher and the students for organizing this assembly. The theme, what's the theme? Never hurt anyone. You know, it's very, very common, you know, that we hurt people knowingly or unknowingly. Some plan to hurt someone. They get great joy by hurting others. They are called perverts. That means you are getting a joy, okay, by hurting. Now how do you hurt? One is bullying others. In many colleges, they get great joy by bullying, mocking at the weak people. The boys against the girls, the strong ones against the weak, the rich against the poor, higher caste to the lower caste, and they get great joy. They are perverts. Sometimes we hurt without our knowledge. We don't mean to hurt, but we do hurt. Sometimes we do nothing and we still hurt people. I'll give an example. A boy is very sad, sitting there, everyone can see him. And we see him and just ignore and go. That's not my problem. You know, that the person sees that gentleman or anyone in the school, see, I'm upset. You know, everyone knows, or a boy is crying. They feel more hurt. So therefore, his hurting is not only knowingly or unknowingly. It's not physical hurt we are talking about. That's one thing. That's never to be done. Beating the person you hurt physically and also mentally. That's different. But sometimes our tongue is sharper than the sword. You know the sword, no? The knife, the sword. Tongue can. A simple word can hurt, and people have not forgiven other people for saying something which has hurt. Now how do we hurt others? Physically, you know, I don't have to tell you. Speaking about someone's caste, speaking of someone about religion, speaking someone about the poverty or the family, isn't it? Or the person's, weakness, may not be good looking, the color of the skin. Some don't mind, but some do that. You know, and sometimes you may do it, you may not have the intention. So therefore, we must not hurt, because you know there are many people have committed suicide for saying a simple hurting word. It is simple, it may not be a big thing. You know, a simple action. What can you do as students here? We are not worried about now what's happening in India. In the school, the seniors, when you see a junior boy, you may not have hurt that person. Someone else may have done that. And it is there. There are many suicide cases because of these hurting words. And you can go and speak to that person. Console that person. Feel that person, hear the children comfortable. Your own classmates. You know, someone may have hurt him or said something. You can heal. Not only that, you may not have hurt someone, but you can be a doctor, you can be a nurse, you can be a healer, you can heal that person. I try my best when I see anyone who's sad, go to that person and ask, why do you look so sad? The fact that you just ask that question, why do you look so sad, or can I do something for you, those magic words will heal that person. They mean nothing. You have seen some of the, you see we have Julie there. You know, the dog, everyone knows Julie. You know who's Julie?
Yes, sir.
Now that dog who just studied that Julie doesn't want food. I never give food to Julie. But I always say, hello Julie, how are you? And she says something. That's all she wants. Even the animals want some affection. Same thing in the school also. You see your classmates or two fellows are fighting. Don't look at them as spectators. Go there, separate them, speak to them. small incident. So therefore, what you can do is, first thing is, you don't hurt anyone. In case you have hurt somebody, and you know that you have hurt somebody, go and say sorry. That heals. That's the second. Third, someone who is very, very sad, upset, or something may happen, go and say magic words. What are the magic? Can I do something for you? Why are you so sad? Nicely. Or take him for a walk. That is also magic. You know, once you said something is done, what kind of, but you can heal the person. So thank you. So let's make this school a very happier place. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what our founder tried to do, Edmund Rice. Not giving things, okay? To make this school a very happier place. When you say making happy, we don't pamper. You know what's a pamper? Eat baba. No, not pampering. When you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, our job is to correct. And whatever the actions, you know, that has to be done. Okay, love means, you know, love also costs something. So therefore, can you take that pledge? Can you do that? Yes. Okay, help each other. Okay, say good things. Not only here, even at home. Your mummy may be sad. Your father may be sad. Your grandparents may be sad. Your grandparents, if they are at home, they are very, very lonely. Sometimes no one is there to speak to them. Go and spend a little time. Okay, so thank you very much. And just a few announcements are to be made. I have told you there is an Astro Pathashala. So many ask me, brother, how to register to Astro Pathashala. You know, I saw that, and those who are doing, they are enjoying. You need to be serious, sometimes in the free time. But in case you are interested, their email ID and all the details are given on the website. That's one. Second, also I began woodwork every Thursday in the afternoon. Mr. Abhimanyu, ex-student, okay, is organizing woodwork. If there are many students, we'll have different batches. It's good to feel that, you know, there are a lot of things you can learn. And third, we have also getting ready for minis and juvies. I see the day scholars, sometimes in the holidays, they don't come for practice day for the juvies. Ma'am Sumitra is working very hard. Eventually there will be a selection. Okay, we have been doing very well in the juvies. We have some great players who are playing for juvies here. We have won many tournaments. Then another thing, you have to practice well. I do feel bad for those who are age-wise, they are below 13, but the height is above 4'9". I have already told the boarders, the council is going to organize the various games under various categories. So height doesn't matter. You need to be a good player. So you get an opportunity to play for the school. So you need to practice hard. You need to be disciplined. The one thing I don't compromise is discipline. Whether it is not only in the studies, it's in every field. The discipline has to be there. So those who are good in games, do come for practice. Okay? So, and I also told Mr. Taylor sir told me he's not well. Tomorrow we will have a game between minis and juvies sometime in the daytime when Sumitra ma'am is free. Sir has asked me to have a match because minis will start in a week's time. Okay? I wish you all the best. Of course, we have a elocution competition at 10:30. I wish all the classes all the best.
Thank you, brother. Special thanks to Sumit sir for helping in photography and presentation. Please rise for the college anthem.